Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Learning Page. Let's dive into the video. Union Budget 2023 Highlights. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, while presenting the Union Budget on Wednesday, 1st February, announced new income tax slabs. The new tax rates are times 0 to 3 lakh rupees nil. Times 3 rupees to 6 lakh 5%. Times 6 rupees to 9 lakh 10%. Times 9 rupees to 12 lakh 15%. Times 12 rupees to 15 lakh 20%. Times above 15 lakh rupees 30%. Times the Finance Minister also said that customs duty rates on goods other than textiles and agriculture will be reduced from 21% to 13%. As a result, there are minor changes in the basic custom duties, cesses and surcharges on some items including toys, bicycles and automobiles. Times cigarettes will get costlier after the National Calamity Contingent Duty (NCCD) on specified cigarettes is to be revised upwards by about 16%. 2. Agriculture. Times public-private partnerships, PPPs, for cotton production and push for digital infrastructure in agriculture. Times India is at the forefront of promoting millets or Shri Anna. Jowar, ragi, kuttu, bajra been an integral part of the Indian diet for centuries. Times government to support Hyderabad-based Millet Institute as Center of Excellence. Times Agri Credit target to be increased to 20 lakh rupees crore. Times Agriculture Accelerator Fund to be set up to encourage startups by young entrepreneurs. Times new sub-scheme in PM Matsya Sampada Yojana with investment of 6,000 crore rupees. Times to enhance yield of extra long staple cotton, government will adopt a cluster-based and value chain approach. 3. Education. Times 38,800 teachers will be hired for Eklavya Model Residential Schools. Over the next 3 years, the center will recruit 38,800 teachers and support staff for 740 schools serving 3.5 lakh tribal students. Times National Digital Library for Children and Adolescents will be set up for facilitating quality books. Times states will be encouraged to set up physical libraries for them at Panchayat and ward levels and provide infrastructure for accessing the National Digital Library resources. Times a National Digital Library for Children and Adolescents will be set up for facilitating the availability of quality books across geographies, languages, genres and levels, and to provide device-agnostic accessibility. 4. Health and Wellness. Times 157 new nursing colleges will be established in collocation with the existing 157 medical colleges established since 2014. Times the Indian Council for Medical Research Labs will be made available for research by public and private medical college faculty and private sector R&D teams for encouraging collaborative research and innovation. Times a new program to promote pharmaceutical innovation to be announced. Times dedicated multidisciplinary courses for medical devices and technology in existing colleges. 5. Environment. Times Green Credit Program will be notified under the Environment Protection Act. Times Budget provides for 35,000 crore rupees for priority capital investment towards energy transition and net zero objective. Times the government is targeting 5 metric tons of green hydrogen production by 2030. Times government to support setting up of battery energy storage of 4,000 megawattage. Times Green Credit Program will be notified to incentivize environmentally sustainable and responsible actions by companies. Times government to take up mangrove plantation along the coastline under the new Mishti scheme. Times government to promote conservation values through a scheme to encourage optimal use of wetlands. Times allocating adequate funds for scrapping the government's old polluting vehicles. 6. Technology. Times 3 centers of excellence for artificial intelligence will be established in top educational institutions across the country. Times a national data governance policy will be brought out. This will enable access to anonymized data. Times a one-stop solution will be designed using DigiLocker services for citizens to update their IDs and addresses that are maintained by various government agencies and regulators. Times the scope of documents that can be stored in DigiLocker is also set to expand. Times the KYC process will also be simplified instead of the one-size-fits-all approach. Times over 100 labs for developing applications using 5G services will be set up in engineering institutions to realize the new range of opportunities, business models, and employment potential. Times the government is looking to develop a digital public infrastructure for agriculture that is open source and interoperable. 7. MSMEs. If MSMEs fail to execute contract, 95% of performance security will be returned to small business as part of Vivad Se Vishwas. Times bringing another dispute resolution scheme under Vivad Se Vishwas to settle commercial disputes. Times the government also proposed to increase limit for presumptive taxation for MSMEs and certain professionals to 3 rupees crore and 75 lakh rupees respectively. 8. Infrastructure. Times capita outlay of 2.40 lakh rupees crore for railways in next financial year, 9 times higher than 2013 to 2014 budget. Times 100 critical transport infrastructure projects have been identified for implementation. Times cities will be encouraged to increase creditworthiness for municipal bonds. Times all cities and towns will be enabled for 100% transition of sewers and septic tanks from manhole to machine hole mode. Times government to create an urban infrastructure development fund on the lines of Rural Infrastructure Development Fund to be managed by the National Housing Bank. Times government to spend 10,000 crore rupees per year for Urban Infrastructure Development Fund. 9. Women. Times in line with the sentiment of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Mahila Samman Savings Certificate to be launched wherein women can make deposits of up to 2 lakh rupees at an interest rate of 7.5% for maximum 2 years, FM Sitaraman said. This is a one-time saving scheme, she added. Thank you.